Hey guys, it's Maya, obviously, but I decided to record a video for you because the phone calls are my schedule's been a little bit erratic today. So I figured maybe I could just send a video. Tell me what you guys think about that. What I basically wanted to do in my phone call to you today was to let you know that VBS planning is officially begun. And we're really excited about it. So this would be our second time as a church doing Vacation Bible School, and we're all really excited about it. And so just wanted to give you some initial information. So far, the dates have been chosen. It's going to take place Monday, June 11th through Friday, June 15th. And the idea behind that is to do it right after the students get out of school. And to spend the next few months advertising about Vacation Bible School. So the location is TBA. Hopefully by the end of March or the beginning of April, we'll know exactly where it's going to be held. But that's the idea for now. And in my phone call to you, I was going to ask you 3 quick questions. Didn't want to take up too much of anyone's time. The first question is, would you like to be on the VBS planning committee? So VBS is a huge commitment, of course. I saw a meme today that says you take 6 months to plan for 1 week, but it's also very rewarding. And it's just good to ask everyone if they're willing to take on that commitment again, because VBS is a little crazy, but like I said, it's a lot of fun. So also a little bit of backstory. Last year, a lot of the planning took place between me, Christine, and Jennifer. We had a series of different meetings, and sometimes Pastor Mario and you're fine, Mommy. Sometimes Pastor Mario and Danny would join us. I think that happened maybe once or twice. But, that was basically how it went. And then closer to the date, we were able to have a few meetings with everybody where people were come. We had a decorating night. We also had a small decorating night where we did all the flags. And then we had another night where we did where everybody came, and it was really amazing. So the same idea would happen here, but what I would really love to see is maybe an expansion of that planning committee that was basically the 3 of us, like me, Christine, and Jennifer. Would love to see more people involved in the planning aspect. So that was my first question, is would you like to be on that committee for this year's VBS? My second question is, if so, which role interests you the most? There are a few different roles. I'm just going to list them, and then I'll also write them down in the description, because I'm going to upload this to YouTube. So the first area would be registration, which would also include first impressions. And, once registration is over for the day, that person would transition into being a floater and just kind of checking on each area and making sure that they've got everything they need and kind of putting out fires. The second role or area would be decorations and atmosphere, which is really bringing in all the creative minds to make the space look like whatever we want it to look like, and making really the kids feel like they're there, whatever world we're trying to create. The third area would be drama, and being able to organize the actors for whatever play is happening. And then another role would be the captain of the counselors. That's what I'm calling it. I kind of just made that up a couple of minutes ago. And that's someone who's basically training the people who's taking kids from station to station on, just general basic practices. It's always good for them to have someone to report to. So those are kind of roles that are very flexible and change in and out. And then the other 4 roles would be arts and crafts, food and snacks, Bible time, and game time. So that's kind of like 8 different roles, and just feel free to let me know which role or area you would like to work in. So the first one is, would you like to be on the committee? And the second one is, which area do you see yourself being in? And feel free to name more than one. And the idea behind that too is that you would be doing most of the planning when it comes to that area. So you would kind of have that creative freedom to imagine what that would look like this year, especially if there are any improvements that you want to make, you know. And then the last question that I wanted to ask you on the phone call would have been, which theme would you prefer? So last year we went with a company called Group, and we used their 2015 VBS theme, which was Mount Everest, and it was really, really, really cool, literally. So this year we do have an option to purchase a new theme. So we can do the 2018 version of what Group is offering, which is super cute. It's called Shipwrecked. And I think that would just be really cool and really fun. And I see maybe some of the things that were done at Gio's baby shower being able to be applied there. Anyway, the other theme is Lifeway that we could also go with and consider. Of course, there's many companies that do VBSs, but those are like the main two. And this year their theme is Game On, which is really interesting because it's kind of just sports theme, which seems kind of basic. Personally, I've always been very impressed with Lifeway's content. And so that, you know, I love their music and everything. So I'm having a very hard time making this decision, and I would love to know your opinion. So feel free to tell me, which one do you like better? Would you prefer to do Groups, Shipwrecked, and feel free to Google it, look through it, and get an idea? Or would you prefer to do Lifeway's Game On? I think both of them would be really straightforward. I think we could knock it out of the park, either of them, and so I'm pretty neutral. So please, so those are the three main questions. Is A, would you like to be on the planning committee this year? So, you know, meeting virtually, and periodically, so maybe conference calls, or we could do this video again if this works for us. And then which area or areas do you see yourself really thriving in and being able to lead other people in? And which theme do you prefer, Shipwrecked or Game On? So feel free to text me back your responses. Alrighty, I love you guys. Thank you. Bye.